Welcome, Aquarius, to my temple. This is the Temple of Tarot, Astrology, and Yoga. My name is Ava, and I'm going to be your oracle for the Astro Tarot forecast of August 2025. And of course, this is relevant to you if your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign is Aquarius. I just have some channel news before we begin. I created a series of videos that gives us a glimpse into the possible effects of Uranus transiting into Gemini, changing signs on July 7th. This year, of course. And it's a long transit. So I thought I'd attempt to give us an overview of the possibilities for each of the star signs. So look for that, if you would, under major aspects of 2025 in my playlist. And as you've noticed, if you're new, that I also include yoga in these forecasts, because I believe that body, mind, and soul are equally important in our journey towards becoming better and better, more and more spiritually developed. That's, I think, the entire purpose of us being here, is to become more angelic. So what I've done is, instead of giving you classic yoga pose at the end of the reading, I'm giving you what is literally a yoga pass from the ancient shamanic tradition of Mexico. These passes, as they're called, are ritualistic movements and poses designed to invoke a deeper sense of intentionality, so that your decisions will be done with full awareness, and you can put your energy into your decisions, because decisions result in events, and the events of your life become your destiny. And so I plan, after this series is over, and by the way, you're the last one, and I apologize for that. You will be the first sign I do next month. But what I plan to do with these passes is to create a long series of them, so that you can identify which ones will help you physically, mentally, emotionally, and also spiritually. All right, we're ready to begin. I follow the transits of two planets, Venus and Mars, and then I follow that up with a tarot forecast, which is interconnected to the energy of the astrological forecast. I like to keep it simple, therefore, and so I only follow the transits of Venus and Mars. So Venus is a symbol of love, of cooperation, of pleasure, enjoyment, harmony, and value. What you value. So it can refer to money as well. And it's in your 5th house, and the 5th house is about creativity, children, dreams, romance. And so this month, it's going to be about creative self-expression. But for those who are not as artistic, and I don't know who you could be, because if you're Aquarius, you have a strong artistic tendency. But if you're not one of those, then the month may just simply allow you to enjoy your life, to find moments of deep pleasure in existence, really. Loving life. Some of you may fall in love, head over heels, falling in love with someone who expresses or brings out your inner child. Actually, even if you don't fall in love, that inner child is just begging to be recognized. But if you are falling in love, this is a beautiful time, August being a beautiful time to fall in love. In the northern hemisphere, of course, the southern hemisphere, it's a chilly time, but you can find warmth in one another. The only drawback that you may experience is that you make excuses for not being as responsible as you should be. But again, we've got Mars in the 6th house of productivity. And Mars is drive, it's ambition, it's courage, it's willpower, it's aggression, it's sometimes even conflict. So you've got two very disparate forces here. One drawing you into being as productive and responsible and committed as you can be towards a project, towards your work, towards tasks. Then on the other hand, you've got this devil on your shoulder saying, hey, why don't you put that work down and go out and play basketball or go swimming or enjoy your life. Plant a rose. Do something whimsical. Do something completely irresponsible. So you've got the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other. Which one are you going to listen to? It's up to you. But I'm just warning you that you may be split about what you want to do at that particular moment. This is about being productive. You know, the Mars in the 6 is about being productive, and you're going to find some way to blend these two urges, the urge for pleasure, the urge for beauty, the urge for harmony, and the urge for productivity, to bring them together so that you're not fighting internally about applying yourself to a project or a work responsibility. Mars in the 6th brings it also a certain need for independence in your work, to create a sense of self-reliance through your work. So it could be that you want to find soul projects where you can immerse yourself totally in it without having to depend on any collaboration to pull you out of yourself. So you have to channel this energy, Aquarius. You have to channel this energy. Otherwise, it will make you discontented. It will make you nervous or anxious. So find a way to channel this intense energy. Now, also, the 6th house is about your health and well-being. So you may become intensely focused on your physicality, how you are physically, trying as best you can to improve your physical well-being. And I would, of course, recommend, I have at least 60 yoga sessions I've created over the past couple of months. They're available in my yoga poses, workouts, playlist. So avail yourself of that. They're all free. And whatever you do, make sure that you find a way to exhibit your artistic flair and to improve your physical strength and overall well-being. That's I think what we need to do this month, Aquarius. So now, I use this forecast as a foundation, as a starting off point for the reading. And the reading helps to kind of fill in the intellectual, emotional gaps that may be not available from the pure astrological forecast. So wait for that. It's coming up next. And thank you for your support. I do appreciate it. So, hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. Well, it's not a big problem, is it? This kind of duality, inner conflict between play and work that was described by the forecast for August. I think we all are kind of torn between work and play most of the time, are we not? So here are the cards, and let me immediately put in 2 reversals. I only use 2 reversals in this very simple 4-card spread because I want to achieve a level of importance to a reversal. If there's a lot of them in there, then it's very likely we're going to receive them. But if there's only a few, then when they do come up, it becomes a significant event. I'm going to shuffle the cards in front of you. This is a spontaneous reading, and I try to correlate or use the astrology as a foundation to what is revealed by the tarot. And here also I ask you to take some time in your life to learn how to read the tarot for yourself. Because the tarot, and I've been reading for 45 years, about 10 years here on YouTube. Tarot has not only allowed me to make friends, but also to find the most trustworthy ally, friend, that allows for spiritual connection to our higher self, our higher wisdom, our knowing, so that we can glean or we can bring down help in life. Everyone has crises or important junctures in their life in which they need some counsel, a good friend, and a wise friend. And that's what the tarot is. So, let's begin your reading. This is a 4-card spread. Oh, that way you can see what happens here. We take the cards and we make 3 piles. And we reassemble it into a single pile. And this is now a 4-card spread, and the first card represents the overall mood or energy of the month of August for you. It's raining. Can you hear it? Rains here a lot at the edge of the earth, as I call it. I'm on an off-grid situation, and it rains a lot here in Hawaii. All right. We start out with a bang, because now we have from our guardian angels a recognition of the significance of this particular period of time for you. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Good luck comes your way. You are blessed with good fortune. Here we have a depiction of the Wheel of Life. The Wheel of Life revolves around a central core of stillness. At the very core is the observer in still meditation, watching, observing life rolling by, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the painful, the joyful. The call is for you to remain that silent witness to the ups and downs of your life. Right now, we're going into an up cycle. But there's a poem called If, and in that poem, it asks us to understand that both good and bad events should be met with the same meditative silence. Witness it. Don't get involved with it as if it were the absolute point of your life. The point of life is to experience these ups and downs and to learn from them, to enjoy them when they're there, and to equally resolve to learn from those bad experiences. So this is a message from your guardian angel saying, take the time to enjoy your life when you can, when opportunity presents itself. Don't hesitate. leap in, witness it all. Allow for the changes in your life to happen without becoming distraught by them. So this is how we start out. Your guardian angels are all around. Oh, wow. What's your challenge? Look at this image. Let's see it upright first. So here we have the Eight of Swords, and you couldn't have a more dire image, could you? Pardon me. Here we have a poor soul, bound and gagged, not gagged, but blindfolded. She has 8 swords sort of in a semicircle around her. And she seems to be in some kind of muddy water ground. So, obviously, she feels trapped. The mind is what is being referenced here, because these are swords, and swords are air elemental sign. Air represents the mind. So she's trapped by her own mind. She doesn't feel she's able to get out of her predicament. And she sees no way forward, even though those swords don't completely encompass her. She doesn't feel she can escape. That's upright. We received it reversed. What happens when it reverses? The blindfold slips off. Her boundness becomes unbound. And she can now see her way out. So this is your challenge. Turn it around. Take off the blindfold. Take off those mental shackles and run free. That's your challenge. Wow. See what, pardon me. Chai tea. The unexpected. The unexpected is something that maybe you hadn't forecast, hadn't anticipated in any way, but it happens sort of something coming out of the blue, or at least not factored in. And that is the Queen of Wands. Who is she? Well, she's a suffragette. See her legs? They're spread, sort of in defiance. She's a woman who is of an independent mind. Remember, we have in our reading, our astrological reading, we have Mars in the 6th. Mars in the 6th is about independent work, self-reliance. Perhaps you become the Queen of Wands, male or female if you are. You defiantly take charge and become independent in some way, thinking for yourself. She's a Wands queen. Wands are about creativity, independent creative self-expression. There you go. Venus in the 5th. She's the perfect combination of the two. Perfect. How to bring these two disparate inner conflicts together. You find an opportunity to defiantly, independently go your own way in some enterprise, some work enterprise that then gives your artistic flair a chance to be seen unexpectedly. So then, let's see how this whole thing ends. What's the outcome? Yay! A very regal reading, because look at, of course, we've got the Queen of Wands, who is the rebel queen, shall we say. She's the rebel queen. And here we have a noble woman standing in her extraordinarily elegant, abundant garden that she, in her independence, has created. She has surrounding her the fruits of her labor, the rewards of her labor, which in this case are expressed through luxury. Look at her luxurious outfit. With these, just the color yellow indicates the intellect. She is, her mind is radiant. It's not conflicted. The material, because of course, as we say, this is the 9 of Pentacles. See all those pentacles? She's not conflicted. Her mind is not in conflict with her possessions. She understands the necessity for beauty that is expressed through the material world. Her material world is one that is expressive of the highest abundance. She's not ashamed of her accomplishments. Those pentacles represent her accomplishments. And she displays them proudly, like flowers in her garden. A garden of earthly delights awaits you, Aquarius. Go out and get it. Don't hesitate. Don't be in conflict about it. Accept your good fortune. Accept it. Release your fears, your anxieties, your limitations, your restrictions that come from your mind. One more. And be defiant. Express yourself. Your unique genius. So that is your forecast for August 2025. Now, wait for the ancient shamanic yoga pass that's interconnected again with this reading. Thank you and namaste. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your ancient shamanic yoga pass. Now I have, instead of just one, I have 2 for you because they have to be practiced together. The first one is called stirring the energy with the knee. And then the other one is called bringing the energy up with the knee into the chest. So I feel that we need to stir the energy up this month so that it doesn't coagulate into disparate parts, and you can bring your artistic inclination and express it through your productivity. So, mix it up. And let me show you the first one, where you mix the energy with your knee. We separate the feet. Please follow along if you'd like. With the feet about shoulder width apart, then the knees, and sit directly down. What we're going to do is we're going to take the left knee and we're going to swing it across the body sharply to the right as we swing the torso at the waist in the opposite direction. We're going to move from left to right to left. Bend your elbows. Sit. We inhale. We sharply bring the knee to one side. Then we do the same on the other side. And 3 complete the set. So let's try it again. We move left, right, left, sit, right, left, right, sit, left, right, left. So we shake it out. We shake it out, and we bring the feet in underneath the hip sockets. We bend the knees. We keep the arms at a right angle in front of us, and we move our weight over onto the right side. We're going to lift the leg up and bend the knee, pointing the foot down. Then we put the foot down. We sit, and we readjust our weight and do the same on the other side. Now at the same time, your arms come down. You lean slightly forward to meet the knee. Let's try it. Here we go. We move left, right, left, sit, opposite, right, left, right, sit, left, right, left, sit, right, left, right. Practice these 2 passes together as many times as you feel you can, and feel your strength growing within you. Use these passes to give you the strength to overcome any inner conflict as well. So thank you for joining me. Namaste.